Um, the example of life culture in my perspective, and it will be discussed by the perspective of Marxism and the Frankfurt School with their critical theory. Okay, let we start by the lived culture. Nowadays, that in the after industrial era, there are some paradigm which is influenced much of uh, many peoples. It was consumerism, and I pin consumerism as a life culture. Okay, consumerism spread by the advertisement of, as Louis Althusser says, in the the superstructure, mass media has an important role to be spreader of the consumerism. But we can, I will I will make it on the Frankfurt and Marxism perspective. In Marxism perspective, consumerism will lead the people to be alienated. Alienated is they are trapped on the capitalism cage with its consumerism, and they will running to catch a false value, or a false that makes a false pleased. I mean, they will run to catch goods or anything tools which, if we see as a functional paradigm, we can see that every single tools as their function. For example, is if we see at the mountain climber community, a carrier bag as it function is same to uh, against another carrier bag. But if we see it used prestige paradigm, or not as function at its, and not as it function, we can see that a brand named Eger will have, or will and it can be increase your prestige, then you use another local brands, for example like Consina or Ray. The 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 different the different between Eger and another local brand is just about the prestige. Eger is always be advertised by the mass media, and it and it con and it can be contrary with another local brand. So yeah, the mass media plays an important role in that. And if we see from the Frankfurt perspective, is, yeah, the consumerism idea influenced by the effort of the superstructures. But in this perspective, superstructure is explained as social structures, which interplay one and another and influence people's how to be shaped by their environment. Or, for example, friendship relation. Uh, like, for example, is your friend has a new Adidas shoes, and another of your friends has the newest Adidas shoes too, and you don't have the newest or don't have that tools or that goods. you you will feels like, wow, I have to buy the newest Adidas shoes, and make me uh, it will make me accepted by my environment or my friends. So the social structures plays important role to spread the consumerism idea.